Hey y'all, it is Thor of Thor News. It is Saturday night and I'm hanging out with you. That should make you excited. And I gotta get used to getting in front of the camera. So, sorry. You're gonna have to get used to my silly goofy face. Hey, how are you? Hey baby! Give him a kiss. Mwah. Alright. Yeah, so, due to the fact that I don't have my concentration medicine yet, so I can't sit and edit a video for 8 hours. I tried last night and then just went crazy. I'll try and finish it tonight though. And because I'm so broke, which usually makes me more like, hey, woohoo, if you're gonna take me out, then take me out. And more grumpy and shit. Let's talk about some serious subjects. And technically in this, I'm just asking a question. So if, you don't like it when people ask questions, then go ahead and hit that down thumbs button and say something insulting in the comments. I appreciate it. Alright. And here's the deal. Like I said, I admit, I don't always tell y'all everything, meaning that, it's not, I don't necessarily have to tell you every single detail about everything I know, always. Especially if I don't think, A, you guys are ready for it, or B, it's, it's gonna help the situation. And so, I have a lot of video on the sun baby, just tons of stuff, things in the sky that, I don't know, I don't make videos about. Because A, I'm not trying to get views. B, I'm not trying to scare people. And like I said, I'm trying to get us all to come together and work together. So, it just seems like a lot of people are stuck in a zone where they can't think critically. So it's, I wish we could have all these amazing conversations, but usually it breaks down to some stupid argument or people are like, I know anything anyway. So, I guess, wait, what am I trying to say? I have a toothache and I'm on antibiotics and painkillers. So what I'm trying to say is this one thing that I've been talking about very lightly is here under my finger is the sun, right? Like here, technically over here is east. And so I've been tracking the sun, and it's like I've been saying, so that wall, see this tree right here in this photo? That's that tree right there, okay? So that's the tree right there. So when I first moved here, I think it was November, the sun used to rise over here. Used to rise up there. And then when it started rising here, I was like, that's weird. And then it started rising here, and I was like, that's weird. It started rising here. I was like, whoa, that's weird. And then it started rising over here. And Zoe was like, oh, that's I forget the science term. But that's why it looks like the sun rises in different places. And I was like, well, I don't remember that. But, so I'm asking you, is this weird? I'm pretty sure it is. Especially with all the weather stuff I've seen and the sun baby and then the things in the sky. It's like, man, I have a video of 7 giant freaking orbs because I did a time lapse with when I got my new GoPro from Zoe, by the way. Thank you very much. Zoe sent me money to get a GoPro right before the time I went to NASA. And so I could videotape it all. And then later she was like, why didn't you make a badass video with the money I sent you for the video camera? I was like, I'm crying and sad the whole time. And I don't want you guys to be crying and sad. So. But thanks again, Zoe. And, I still haven't made the videos just because it's so sad. NASA's like a fucking museum. Sorry for using the F word, but it's the state of NASA, man. Snafu bar. And so, yeah, NASA, you go to NASA, it's like a museum. We used to do all this really cool stuff. And here's some pictures of Mars dirt and some stormtroopers and angry birds. It's like, oh, yuck. Would anybody like to donate to the carbon tax? It's a joke. So yeah, so it's just a simple, quick, easy video of me saying, this is where the sun was this morning, 16 hours ago, Thor News, Twitter time. I woke up and I was like, hey, the sun is back. How did that happen? And, so this was from June 12th, 2017. And I have pictures of the sun all the way over here. I've got it behind and so I'm just confused as to, so that's right over here. That's over that window, right? So that's literally, so the sun's the sun's here, man. So why is the sun moving so much? And that's why I don't know, we're seeing these giant circles in the patterns and shit. There's some crazy shit going down, you know. You may or may not believe that, and I might be wrong. You know, Astro Mutt may show up and dazzle and make a 12-point video explaining why the sun moves 23 degrees. You know, but I don't ever remember doing that. You know, usually rows on, you know, one side of the highway and then set on the other side. And now it's like all over the place. So that's, you know, it's my simple, easy video. 5 minutes. I'm close off 5 minutes. But the sun, how many months ago was that? June? It was only 3-4 months ago. So I don't get what visual factor would make the sun, you know, if it's all just optics. Yeah, it's light crystals. The sun looks like it's coming up here, but then it's really coming up there because of light crystals and diffractions in the atmosphere. And it's carbon. That's why the sun's moving. It's carbon. All right, so yeah, go ahead and let me know what you think. Or definitely, these videos I've been working on, I got like 35 that are almost done. But the last 10% of a video that I make that I try to make perfect is always the hardest. So hopefully I'll get back in touch with my doctor and everything will work out. And he'll keep not forgetting to fill my prescription so I can bang out like 20 videos in 5 days. But yeah, I guess we'll start this discussion. And I invite all of you to watch a sunrise and watch a sunset. Watch as many sunsets as you can. You will see some of the coolest stuff. I saw something like a month ago. It was one of the coolest things I've ever seen. The sun was crazy. The sun was, yeah, we'll talk about that later. Anyway, peace out. Oh, and if you want to help support science at Thor News and me talking about subjects like this, please, you can contribute. I'll leave a link at the top. I know a lot of us are all broke because it seems like the top 1% have gotten all the financial gains that have happened over the last 10 years. So, you know, just your love and your support and your understanding that's enough. But if you do have a little extra bucks and want to kick my way, I appreciate it. And that, I know, I think I figured out my 5-year anniversary is November 23rd. And that hopefully I'll have my t-shirts, the 4 new designs out, and my website, my art sale up and running so that I will no longer have to ask people for donations. And we'll just run off that. And then I'll probably get a part-time job. Because I'm tired of asking people for money. And, okay. Peace out. God bless everyone.